You're watching the Isaiah Factor Uncensored.
And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Thank you for joining us for this second half hour. When it comes to dating and relationships, does filling out a survey about yourself, does that even sound sexy? Believe it or not, some people actually require people to fill out online questionnaires. That's before even thinking about going on a date or getting a little moist together. It's just one of those changes we've seen in the dating culture. The goal of screening is to get right to the point and not waste anyone's time. Let's talk about it tonight. Joining me now are Raina Mejia, comedian Jay Can, bartender Bevan Biggers, Houston's Lala, and comedian Jesse Patton. Glad to have you here on The Factor. And of course, Jesse, you are in town ahead of your performance at the Improv on May 17th. So let's let you begin. Would you fill out an application?
I mean, I lie on every application, so it feels like it's in the perfect vein. Because if we're going to start our relationship that's going to end up in a lie, might as well start in a lie. And what upset me is I read the article, and her questionnaire said she had a sliding scale where height started at 5'10", and penis size started at 6 inches, and I'm not even on the scale. So I was a little frustrated about that. So I just closed it out, and then I blocked her on Instagram.
Houston's Lala. So would you ever fill out an application for someone?
I would not. I'm really old school.
Wait. Let me ask this. Would you give somebody an application?
I've done background checks. I have done background checks. I will say that. But doing the whole application thing, no. Like, I'm really old school. So, and now it's just off the energy and the vibe when you meet someone. And then social media, you can find everything. So
now a lot of people are saying, Raina, because this is a way to get straight to the point, to know if this person is a match. Would you be willing to do it, or would you allow someone to require you to fill out an application?
I think it ruins the whole point of getting to know someone. I think it ruins the whole mystery of dating. I don't think it's natural at all. I think it's silly, but I think that I can understand why people are doing it, because you don't want to get your time wasted anymore. So you got to find out about someone before you get into it. So
now, Jay Can, what would be your thoughts on that? Because, you know, a lot of people use these dating apps, some females, to get free meals.
I mean, we gotta eat.
Down there. Well, filling out an application, I would never do. I don't even fill out job applications, so I wouldn't fill out no application to date a female that wants some food. I mean, you know.
What does the female want? Some food?
If she wants some food, we can get some food. You know, 2 for $20 Chili's. They pretty good.
No high-end eating, though, huh?
Nah, not on the first date. Let's build up to that.
I wouldn't mind filling out an application or making one.
No.
I don't mind it.
Why not? Why?
I don't know. It's something I've never done before. I wouldn't mind doing something new. You never know what might happen. I've been on Tinder.
And what if your application is rejected, Bevan?
I'm going to pull up. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh, we going through with this date.
What do you mean, no? To me? No. No, I don't care. I don't think I would be rejected, though.
But the whole purpose of this is to not waste your time. Would you at least agree with that? And any of you can jump in.
I mean, well, there's things that I don't like about a person. I wouldn't mind if somebody says, hey, well, you're not all of what I wanted. So, I mean,
there's do's and don'ts, what you like and what you don't like. So, yeah, maybe the application thing can help you. And that's what it's really about. We don't want to waste our time. Nobody wants to take their time to get to know someone, put in the work. So it's yes or no. You did something wrong, bye. Strike one, you're out.
But imagine,
not even 3.
Imagine if someone puts one thing on an application and they put one thing wrong that you don't like, and that person was your soulmate. One thing I don't think can make someone get out the list.
So y'all never lied on the application before?
Absolutely. But I will say it's cool and all, you know, on paper, but I've met a lot more people organically, and there are some things that I don't like. If they were to write down, hey, this, and this, I'd be like, absolutely not. But in person, me dating them, I had a completely different experience.
It's like how many
I do believe in organic.
How many times have you met a guy or you seen a guy online in his pictures like, he's okay, but then you see him in person, be like, oh no, he's really handsome.
Or the other way
It's the
around.
opposite. I think it's the other way around.
I have. Rarely.
I mean,
but
at the end of the day, everybody's profile, social media or dating, it's a prerequisite of what you're looking for. So that's a mini application.
Right.
Because it gives you political stance, religious stance, what you're looking for. For me, smoking's a deal breaker. I'm allergic to cigarette smoke. That's a deal breaker. So that's a semi-application. It might be smaller, you know, but if she's going to take 2 for $20 at Chili's, I need her number, JT.
I got you.
And of course, like he said, you have that on dating apps. Why go even further with it?
I think that some people just are not lucky enough to find somebody, so they're going even further. Like, maybe if I do this, I'm going to find somebody, or maybe if I do this, I'm going to find somebody. And then they get exhausted and they're like, I can't find anybody.
Do you think some people have unreasonable standards?
Absolutely.
And they need to bring it down?
Yeah, remember the
Bring it
sliding
down a little
scale,
bit.
6-inch penis? Get out of here.
Speak for yourself.
I hate to break it to you.
We see the difference, JT. We see the difference.
I meet both requirements.
But
Bevan say that 6-inch ain't hard. She don't know what's going on down there with you. We'll be right back, guys. We'll continue this conversation in a moment. Stay with us. And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. We're talking about the process of pre-screening a potential date by making them fill out a damn application ahead of time. It's non-romantic or effective and straight to the point. What do you say? Our panelists are back here on The Factor Uncensored. Are we talking about a new generation where they just don't want to do the work?
Yeah, and I think that, I mean, a lot of times we're not spending enough time off of our phones, off of our computers. So a lot of stuff is digitized now, and they think that this is the way to go for everything. Literally, food, romance, movies, everything is all on my phone or my computer.
And you'll see some people on dates. Maybe it's a first date, but they're on their phone.
The whole
and
time.
not paying attention.
There's no communication anymore. I see it all the time. So I try to put my phone away when I can if I am out with someone. But you know what's another thing too is like the dating apps. I got a dating app before, and I crossed 3 different people I knew. I got off of it. Like, you know, you run into people you know on there, so it's hard. Dating is hard now, for sure.
With dating apps, social media, the internet, the world is smaller.
Everybody knows somebody, or, oh, I know him, he's this, or I know her, she's that. So your mind's already set when someone tells you something about that person. So it just already kind of sets the tone, and it sucks. It's hard.
So, Raina, did your damn generation cause this?
I guess they did. I really guess they did, but the thing is, I think technology is a blessing in some ways, though, and I see the ideal behind making a boyfriend application, and honestly, in a way, for my generation, if we are the ones who created it, that's pretty smart. It's very, like, act like a manager of your own dating life, I think. I read that in the article, and I liked it because it's taking charge of, you know what, I'm not going to waste my time. You're going to let me know if you meet my criteria, and if not, then move on to the next. But would I do it? No. Is it a good idea for maybe other people who are not wanting to waste their time as much or not having much time left? Sure.
Is there such a thing still in this day and age as a blind date?
no.
No, absolutely not.
Let me hear from the guys down there.
With dating apps, see, the difference is I'm 42 years old. When I was in high school, just got out and dating, I had to call a girl, get her answering machine, let her call me back, ask her out to a movie, go on 3 dates, kiss her for the first time. Now with text message and dating apps, you can know what base this girl is going to let you get to on the first night. See, you know everything about her. You know how many kids she's got. You know everything that she's willing to do, and it's just so fast now. So all of that blind date, all that stuff our grandparents went through, that's over.
There's
That's
no
dead.
such thing, especially with social media. Like, you see everything, all the pictures. The only way you get a blind date is if you're dating a blind person.
Whoa.
That's the only way. Other than
I
that,
told you, it's close to Easter Sunday. The devil is busy here.
I'm going to
We're
church.
going to pray it out.
God
We're
know
going to
my
pray it out.
heart.
But, Lala, you said it's difficult to date.
It's, you know what, too, it's scary. You kind of also want to know the background of someone these days. And, you know, talking about social media, if you meet someone and you're like, hey, maybe they have social media, you go look, you can kind of already get an idea of that person just by that. So it's really hard to judge someone without meeting them first or not going off their social media. And then what if they're there's some weirdos out here,
Right.
so you kind of...
And that's a question. Does it give you guys pause if they have no social media footprint?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yes.
thinking,
Yeah.
why? What the hell
Oh,
are
yeah.
they
They're
hiding?
on the
Like,
run.
now it's abnormal to not have
They're on the
social
run.
media.
There's definitely a dude that I was interested in, and he had no social footprint at all. He had like he had a Facebook. It was just his Avi and nothing
They
else.
usually have a wife.
But he was crazy for real.
Oh, crazy.
Crazier than me. You know, that says a lot.
He's 60 years old in a diaper in his mama's basement. That's exactly it. Sharpening knives waiting for you.
Yeah, no blind date with me, because I'll just take your number and go look it up. Who is this? Where do you live? Who's your grandma? Where are you from?
And not having that social, but what does that tell you, J. Can, if they don't have any footprint at all?
That they hiding from the cops, for one. Or they have a spouse at home that they trying to hide everything from.
They got a spouse in Nigeria.
Or they got a Nigerian spouse.
They got wives in Nigeria or Ghana. I know about you. You know who I'm talking about.
Especially a woman that doesn't have like social media or no post or something. That's just
She
like.
just got out of prison.
Yeah,
There are
'cause,
some
you know,
people that
women
don't
like
have it
pictures.
though, and I would prefer someone who doesn't have social media in my position. But yeah, now it's just always going to make you wonder why not, and you're going to want to know.
Well, sadly, the first hurdle in a lot of things is them having to overcome the fact that they might be a catfish, they might be somebody else, they might be somebody that you're afraid of. So you have to prove that you are who you are, and if you can't do that via social media, taking a selfie, doing whatever they want,
FaceTime.
then it's a red flag. Off the
Catfishing is a real thing.
It is. So the application thing, it's not terrible if it's trying to expedite where you're trying to get, but they already said you did the application process. 6 months later, the dude already dumped you. Maybe it's you.
And Jesse, really quick as we wrap up, you will be performing here in Houston soon.
I will be headlining the Houston Improv right here in Houston, Texas, where I'm from. I've done 13 shows there. May 17th is a Wednesday night. JesseIsFunny.com is my website. You can get tickets there, or ImprovTX.com. So it's going to be a great show. We got a hilarious lineup of comics, all locals too. So support local, Houston.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us here on The Factor.